This is Professor Homa, and I'm going to show you the parts of the Mac OS operating system and give you a quick little run through if you're not familiar with the Mac OS. If your computer is not running or your screen is blank, the first thing you may want to do is hit your space bar, move your mouse around. If your computer still does not turn on the iMacs, there's a button on the back left side that could power up the computer. If it's asleep, sometimes it's hard to tell if it's running or not. They sleep very quietly. But once your computer starts up, you should see the desktop that you're looking at right now. This is on a MacBook Pro. It's very similar to what you would see on your iMac. There may be a different picture in the background. Icons in the desktop may be a little different. I have a Windows partition called Boot Camp and a alias, a little shortcut to my information on my Windows partition of the hard drive. There's also a folder called Desktop Cleanup. Down below the bottom of my screen, we'll see the dock, and there's probably more icons in the dock on mine than maybe on yours, but a lot of them are similar. There's the Finder icon, which can actually open up folders or open up windows for you to start to navigate through. There's the dashboard, which will give you a little news information box. It'll give you your clock. There's a calculator, weather, date. You could just click anywhere to get rid of that. There's browsers down here, Safari and Firefox on the Mac. There's the Adobe Suite. There's Office applications, and there's other applications that I won't get into right now, but you might recognize iTunes. There's actually Camtasia, which is the software that I'm using to record this little tutorial right now. Camtasia is recording this, and it shows up in the dock while it's running, but once I close Camtasia, you won't see its icon on the dock anymore. Some applications will stay on the dock all the time. Sometimes you may not want them there all the time. If an application is running, like Camtasia, you'll see a little white circle underneath indicating that it's running. You'll also see that the Finder is also running. The Finder is the application on the Mac OS that basically runs all the file management activities, similar to Windows Explorer on the Windows operating system. And again, if you click on the Finder, you'll open up a folder or open up a window where you'll see folders. And you can close by using the red X. You can minimize a window by hitting the yellow button in the middle, which will put it on the dock, and you could then click it to reinstate that window once again. You can also launch applications. Here's Firefox, which is a web browser. If I click on that once on the dock, it'll launch my web browser, Firefox, which is not taking up the full screen right now. I could stretch that out, or I could use the green button to maximize it to full screen. I can make it smaller, and if I minimize this window, it will also going to go down in the dock. So if you're looking at something on the web and you want to hide it when someone comes around, you can minimize it, but it will be down here. You can't hide it completely. So I'll click on it and maximize it again. If you close this window, just be aware that on a Mac, when you use the red X to close a window, it just closes the window. The application Firefox is still running. So it's still open. If you wanted to make a new window, you can go File, New Window, and open up a new window again. If you wanted to quit completely out of the application, you would go Firefox, Quit. So that's launching a basic application on the Mac OS.